Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back. Out here doing a quick review of my latest build. This is an Axial SCX10 Pro, but what this video is going to be about more than the 10 Pro is the body. This is a Gmade Spider Jeep. It's a Jeep. I mean, let's face it. It's a Jeep Wrangler. I think this is probably one of the best values for a Lexan crawler body. Even for a hard body, it's practically a hard body. With all of the molded plastic details that this thing comes with, you're essentially getting like the equivalent of a hard body, almost, right? But with all the benefits of Lexan. So let me show you guys this thing up close. And I mean, this is it's about $105 body. You can find it on eBay, or you can get it directly from Gmade. I really love the way this thing looks, and it is really nice quality. And let me show you guys what you're getting with this kit. Fits very nice on the 10 Pro. I'll show you how I mounted it up. But this would be great on pretty much any crawler chassis. So let me show you guys an up close on this. Okay, so I'll give you guys a little bit of a overview here. Again, Gmade Spider. This comes on, you know, a full build that they sell. I think I want to say it's in like the $400 range as an RTR. But yeah, really nice thick Lexan. I mean, super thick. Comes with these molded doors, a molded cage, driver's seat. Comes actually with 2 seats, so you have a spare because this has like a little faux fuel cell where the passenger seat would be, but you get an extra seat. I think it's because maybe they use these seats for 2 different bodies. I'm not sure, but anyway, you get an extra seat you can keep for something else. Steering wheel, shifter, mirrors. Comes with these pillar mounts for a light bar. This is not the light bar that comes with the kit, but it does come with a light bar. It just doesn't include the LED insert, but it comes with a nice molded plastic light bar with a clear lens. It comes with bumpers, not these bumpers. I'll get into that in a minute, but it comes with a front and rear bumper. The front bumper has a light bar, and it has additional lights in the rear bumper, again with clear lenses. Comes with, I mentioned these the front fenders here. Comes with inner fenders up front. Comes with sliders, not these sliders, but other sliders. I mean, it comes with so many parts, it's ridiculous. For $105, I mean, you're getting like half the damn truck, right? Let me pull this body off and show you exactly what else I got going on in a minute, but these are the bumpers I made. I wanted to do a winch bumper. My initial intention was to set the winch down in the bumper. It just didn't work out. This winch ended up being larger than I thought it would be. This is a Mias Racing winch. I'm not crazy. It's a dual motor. I'm not crazy about the power on this thing, honestly. It's pretty weak. But yeah, I brazed up this steel bumper, and I was able to utilize the mounting point for the front body, which is under here. It's actually built in. I'll show you when I take the body off, but built into the inner radiator here are these body mounts. So I thought that was super cool. It gives it a nice clean look up top. In the rear, I do have these body mounts poking through the back there, but that's fine. I feel like they're not really super noticeable. I made up these rock sliders here just with some stainless tubing. Same deal in the back. I just did this simple tube steel bumper. I think it came out pretty cool. Again, underneath, this is all just Axial SCX10 Pro. I mounted these like rock rails here to the original sliders. Everything really fit well with this chassis. Worked out really nice. I have like the perfect amount of clearance. Tires just barely touch. Nice clearance up front. Let me take this off and show you inside. Okay, you can see here up front, there's the inner like faux radiator, but it kind of acts as a brace for the entire front. Actually, the front fenders here bolt directly to that, and that's where the body mount is. So you get like a really strong structure here up front for your body mounting system. That has built-in buckets for your headlights. It does not come with any lights. You just have to put some 5mm LEDs up front and then 3mm LEDs in the rear. It comes with these little light buckets that you pop in there. And as I mentioned, I was able to modify the inner fenders that come with, I mean, the body comes with inner fenders, which is pretty crazy, but I was able to use these and they fit really nicely. So that worked out great. And I just kind of bolted my homemade sliders here to the existing rock sliders here, the floor pans, if you will. And I got a Fusion SE in here, 1200. Just running a pretty basic DS 35 kg servo up here. I do have the optional Overdrive servo here, so it has 0% or 40% overdrive, so we're going to see how that works out. It's running these RC4WD Patagonia tires. I really like these. Blue silicone inserts, seems to be about the right. I did weigh this truck. Kind of forget what it weighs. I'll insert the weight down here. I gotta think about it again. I think it was somewhere around 7 pounds, but so not the heaviest truck, but also not the lightest. This body weighs close to 500 grams. So I think it was like 1 pound, 1 ounce, or 1 pound, 1.5 ounces. It's pretty heavy, but like I said, it is thick Lexan. It is nice and beefy. I think this thing is going to just hold up great to any kind of trail abuse we can throw at it. So enough talking. Let me get this thing out on the trail and show you guys what it can do, and we'll see how it does. I did have to change the springs. The stock 10 Pro springs are way too light for this with the amount of weight on this body. So I had these came with some cheapy imitation deluxe fab shocks that came with another build I ordered, and they ended up fitting on here nice. If I can find a link for these springs, I'll link them up. It was very difficult to find any other springs that fit like a 10 Pro. I think like low C mini B, mini T springs are supposed to fit, but I haven't tried those. But anyway, yeah, let's get to it. The Treal wheels, these are not going to be, I don't think, I like the way these look. I think they're pretty cool, but I don't think they're going to be the final wheel for these. I have something else in mind. I'm going to order up some nice like KMC wheels with real scale beadlock hardware and the whole deal. So we'll see where this ends up going in terms of wheel aesthetics, but for now I like it. So let's get out and run it. One other thing I'll mention, if you're looking for kind of like a scale, almost like carpeting to do an interior on a rig, I'll link this up. This is like a self-adhesive felt I got off of Amazon. Came in like big, like 8.5 by 11, like notebook paper size sheets. I think I got like 6 sheets for like $6, and it's really nice. It just has the right look to it, the right amount of like pile to be like a really scale looking carpet. I really like it. I even made like a floor mat down there, another little mat there. I think it's just a really cool effect, and definitely easier than, you know, taping off and just painting this, which is just kind of like chip off anyway. So I really like it. I think it's a cool look. So I'll link that up down below. Don't really know the weight bias of this truck. It's definitely got some good forward weight going on, but not like comp level. I mean, it is a comp chassis technically, so it should be pretty forward weight bias, especially with adding that heavy steel front bumper I made with that winch up front. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. It's definitely, I'd say maybe it's close to a 60/40 at this point, but not 100%. Let's start getting up into some of the more difficult areas. These leaves are really going to be annoying, I'd say. Didn't really stop it, but all right. So just turn right up this very steep incline here. Try to do one of the easier ways first, which, if I recall, is kind of right up by this crack. So this is in, oh, we're lifting. This is in no overdrive, I should say. It's not even low overdrive, it is no overdrive. That's one odd thing with the 10 Pro. You get 0 or you get 40%. It's a pretty big gap. Let me put it in 40% and see. Don't think I'm approaching this line the right way. Oh, sketchy. Oh, even more sketchy. Let's try staying left here. So this is the first real kind of hardcore drive of this truck, so I don't really know its capabilities at this point. I feel like I've driven these tires here before on my Vanquish Phoenix, and they did really well. So yeah, so far they're doing good. It's nice and dry. Nice. Okay. It's getting a little twisty. I think I need some heavier fluid and the rear shocks. It'll kind of just help. It's not going to make it stiffer, it's just going to help like slow that kind of movement down a little bit. Man, this thing looks so good though. I almost feel like this might benefit from a sway bar on the rear. I've done that with some other rigs, especially anything that has a heavy body on it. I recently did it with my RC4WD Defender, which is a hard body, and it made a huge improvement. Still gets good articulation, but man, that sway bar really helped out. I even did one on my SCX6 and it worked out great. Yeah, I don't know if we're getting this climb. I think it's also sitting up a little bit high. I went with the stiffer springs. I might need to kind of rethink that and go with the softer springs, let it kind of just sit lower. Yeah. I don't like, see how that just like flops over in the back? And it happens very quickly too, so that's what I'm saying. The heavier fluid might help with that. So we couldn't get up that line. Let's try coming up from the corner here. Very nice. Really good clearance on this truck underneath here. Yeah, I got to tune this rear suspension, definitely. I don't know if the shocks are just at too much of an angle. It really wants to just like flop. Just making my way up to the ridge here that overlooks Manhattan. Should be some really cool views today. We don't really have leaves changing yet. A couple trees here and there starting to drop some leaves, but next couple weeks it's like just a phenomenal view. So we're gonna get up there, and I know some of the best crawling is up there. You guys have seen it in my videos before. I just want to get up there and check it out. So let's make our way up there, see what we can find along the way. But so far I'm really liking this truck. It's a lot of fun. Let's give this line a try. It's not the easiest, but it's just a very kind of a gratifying line when you get it just right. Truck kind of spins around at the top here. Got a very big step up to get up. Some trucks struggle on this, like this one probably will. Let's see. Just got to find the right approach, I think. Oh, it wants it. Oh yeah, we're gonna get it. Oh, actually, really nice. Wow, I'm gonna do that again now that I know the line. That was really satisfying. Let me come down over here. Let's test its descending abilities. Get out of high overdrive here. This is actually really tough. I'm gonna be prepared to grab this thing if it drops. Oh, we're just killing this body. Man, that 1200 Fusion SE is just so slow. Man. Oh, I panicked there for a second, but it got it. Okay, we made it. You see in the background here, Lower Manhattan, Midtown. I don't know. I'm not an expert. This is my preferred view of New York City. Is from here. I'd much rather be on this side of it with these awesome rocks for messing around with RC crawlers than be in there. I really don't go in there too often. I don't know. It's a nightmare. Traffic is a nightmare. There's just nothing going on there for me. So I much prefer this side, but super cool to be able to do this with that in the background. So let's find some cool stuff to play on here and give this truck a real test. Back into kind of digging this high overdrive. I actually like the fact that it has a 0 overdrive just for trailing. And you get this really kind of extreme amount that helps in situations like this. Oh, nope, let's reset that. We got to be able to get up this. Come on, man. My initial thoughts were that this truck was as good as my Vanquish Phoenix. And we're going to put that to the test. So far, and again, this is first drive. Definitely needs some more setup. But I know for a fact my Phoenix got up this line. Yes, not liking it, struggling a bit. Come on, we gotta be able to do this. There we go. Oh, sketchy. Oh, come on. You got this. There we go. I've also only been driving this for about 10 minutes now, so I don't really have my my skills. Really liking the way this truck moves. Got some nice flex to it. These blue silicone inserts are about the perfect stiffness for this weight. Get out of here. Trail maintenance. Those rock sliders to work. Excellent. So far so good. I'm really liking the performance on this truck, and I just want to say, like, when I come out and run an RC, a lot of times I'm not really judging it based purely on performance, right? I don't have gates set up. I don't have another rig to do like a head-to-head challenge. So it's hard to say. The last time I was here with my Phoenix, it was like months ago. It's hard to say how this is doing against that truck. Without doing it head-to-head, you don't really know. So overall, like, how I kind of judge RCs is just the overall experience. You know, how much fun is it to come out and run this thing? Does it make me happy doing it? Do I want to just continue, or is it frustrating? I've definitely come out with some trucks and they're frustrating. They just don't do what I want them to do. Things kind of go wrong, and it's just frustrating, plain and simple. This truck has been great so far. There's a couple instances where it really starts to kind of flop toward the back. I think I can correct that. I'm definitely going to try a sway bar on this truck. I think it's going to be a really good example for how good a sway bar can be on a crawler. I know a lot of guys think like that's stupid and doesn't make sense, but in real life, a lot of trucks still run a rear sway bar, and I've had really good results, especially when you get into a heavy body that starts to sway around in here. The key is to tune it properly, right? You want to be able to tune the sway bar so you still get full articulation, but it's just strong enough to prevent the body from flopping around. So easy way to do that, start out with a stiff sway bar and grind the center section out until you get it just right. Take a file or a Dremel and just grind it out. But I'll show you guys that in a different video. Let's keep running this thing. And so far, I'm loving it, man. It looks so damn good because of this body that it just makes the overall experience that much more enjoyable, and it's kind of doing everything right. Yeah, a couple little quirks here and there, but we'll work around that. Every truck has that, and I mean, it just looks awesome, man. I love this thing. Really happy with this build. Let's keep going. So definitely a difficult climb up here. Super fun though. I've done it. Some other rigs. See if we can do it here. We're gonna approach it from the side. It gets steep. It definitely gets steep, but Really cool payoff at the top. You get the nice view of the city in the background. Come on, I just need that tire to grip. Right there. Nope. We got a noisy ass helicopter. Oh, okay. Let's do that. There we go. Right now, we have options. We either go, ooh, I don't know. I don't think I can go right there. I think that's a little bit too advanced for this truck. Let's try to sneak up through the center. Yeah, I think we'll get this. Ooh. I don't know. Might have to go far left on this climb. Pivot, there we go, there we go. Nice. If that tree wasn't in the way, you could see the skyline. Well, these tires are good, and I like them because they look super scale. They are, in fact, you know, a tire in real life. The Patagonia exists. They're not really on par with, say, like a good J Concepts tire, at least for this area. You know, I don't know that I've run a bad J Concepts green compound tire up here. They all kind of just work. These aren't bad. I would say, you know, if J Concepts are a 10, these are like an 8. But they look cool, so maybe an 8.5. Ooh, I gotta remember, thumbnail picture. Really, really technical climb here. Let's see if we can get any part of it. Probably 40 different ways to go up this, and the majority of them don't work. For that reason right there, you start getting hung up on everything. Well, we're gonna put this body to the test in terms of durability. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta figure out what tires I want to run on this. Man, it's so noisy around here, man. Every time I try to make a video, it makes me realize I live in like the noisiest place on earth. Even in my damn backyard, I have planes flying over all the time. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh man, yes. Very nice. Now we're gonna get stuck here. This is the kind of line I could just stay here and focus on finding a way up for like an hour. I won't subject you guys to that. I can get up at once though. I'd like to show you that. So you get in these spots where you think you're making progress. And then you just sit and spin. Oh. But once in a while, you can figure out a way. Is that too aggressive of a turn? We'll see. All right. Oh, nice. Honestly, did way better than I thought it would on there. Great looking truck. I do say so myself. Really happy with this color too. This is SpazStix Candy Gold with a silver backer. I went pretty light with the candy. I kind of just got in a bit of a rush, so you can see it kind of silver's bleeding through in spots. Even the black backer's bleeding through in a couple spots, but that's fine. I kind of want this thing to get like a little bit of a weathered, beat up trail rig appearance, because let's face it, that's what's going to happen anyway. I can't keep anything nice because I tend to want to come out and drive them. I'm not going to do that. I know that's just going to lead to breaking something, so let's come down the slightly easier way. Man. Well, it's good till the last second. I just had found such a cool way to get up this section. Oh, maybe that's it. Yeah, okay. All right, good. Oh, give those rock sliders a test. Nice. Hung up on the rear axle. Oh no. Yeah, man, this truck is really speaking to me. It's just so nice to watch this thing move. And I attribute most of that to the body, honestly. And that's what this review was based on, right? I wasn't so much testing the platform as giving you guys an idea for a body if you want a Jeep. And to me, this thing just looks the part, man. It looks awesome. For $100, this is a killer body. You can get the Axial CJ7 body. I think I started looking into it. It's going to cost you like twice as much to build that up. You're better off just buying the whole truck, I think. For $100, this is a hell of a deal. Bind here. Nice. Whoa. That shit's fire. That's fire. Got it, thank you. Apparently, my truck is fire. Let's try some high overdrive. I don't think we're getting through this without tumbling. Oh man. No. Yes, no, maybe. Oh. What? No way. Nice. Oh, can we ride this out? Oh, come on. Yes. Sick. You know what? This truck is fire. I agree with you guys. Gotta get a better angle here. Oh, come on, sliders. Do your job. Lining up. Yes. That was sick. Who's calling? I'm busy. Yes. Oh, so nice. Just notice this. This makes me very happy. You know, sometimes rock sliders are not in the correct spot, and they're either too far in and you don't really kind of hit them very often, or they stick out and they get jammed up on stuff and they kind of just hang you up. But what I've noticed throughout the day is these are working out perfect in conjunction with the stock kind of floor pans here, or what would typically be like your slider from the 10 Pro. These are just in the right spot and nothing's getting hung up, but they're really doing a great job of just kind of being able to help pivot the vehicle around rocks and just slide. They're really doing their job. So I'm really happy to see this, and I think it looks even more scale. Let's do one final descent here before I give you guys my thoughts, overall thoughts on this build. Fusion is by far my favorite motor ESC combo. Even the SE works so good, and especially the 1200. You got a truck that can get the wheel speed you need with the 1200, go with that. It's the smoothest by far. All right, let's do one more line before we go. Tough one. See, and then all of a sudden these tires start gripping better. You know, so I don't know. Certain situations, we're gonna have to do a really sharp turn here. I'm gonna have to back up a minute. Oh no. The other side of this is probably like a 5 or 6 foot straight sheer drop. Oh my God, that was so nice. For a straight axle rig, this thing is doing incredibly well through these jagged rocks. This is a really tough line. I have tried this thing with multiple rigs. Not many can do it. Yeah, so good. So good. Just come back up this a little ways and I'll show you guys what we're working with on the opposite side here. Oh boy. Yeah, so this is what we just crawled up this whole ridge here. You can see why I didn't want to go too far on this side, but yeah, we're gonna do it for this video, guys. I really enjoyed driving this truck, and a huge part of that is just how good it looks. I love this body. I highly recommend it if you're into Jeeps and you want to pick up a really nice scale, like very nearly indestructible body. Check this thing out, man. It is just super beefy. Comes with some really great molded plastic parts, and it's got great tire clearance. I love everything about it. So let me know what you guys think. Are you interested in Jeeps? Are you tired of Jeeps? You know, I don't know what other options are out there that are even close to looking this good. Aside from the Axial CJ7, which I mentioned is so much more expensive to build up than this is if you're just buying the body all separate. Yeah, I think it's great. I love it. I'm gonna do a so my next video on this, I'm gonna try doing a sway bar. I'm not gonna change anything else. I will just install a sway bar, and I'll make it easy to connect and disconnect just by loosening a set screw, so I can come out and test it and show you guys, like, back to back on the exact same obstacle on the same day, what having a sway bar is going to do for this thing. So look forward to that in the next video, and thanks for watching, guys. Later.